portion of the game against the Pistons the other night and hit 4 of 6 from the field. Also hit his first NBA three-pointer. Put some extra practice time in the last couple of days, and that may be making an impression. He has been sent in early for the first time in a long while. Illegal defense call for the first time against the Knicks.
Marv, it's no secret that John Wallace has terrific ability, and with the up and down play of the Knicks, he can emerge as a very important player here in his rookie year.
Stackhouse able to beat Houston, and the Sixers lead 12-10.
No help for Houston when he tries to front a man. You got to have help behind you or else.
Houston off the dribble, creating the shot. Hopefully able to get to that loose ball. Ewing getting position on Williams. Houston, yes, a 3 for Allen Houston, looking a bit more comfortable as opposed to what we saw against his former teammates, the Pistons, the other night.
That was the inside-out game featuring Ewing getting rid of the ball and not forcing a shot when he was double-teamed.
Stackhouse lost his balance and went down, and it is called a travel. He felt that he was pushed. And you saw the reaction.
Stackhouse getting away from Houston, but then losing his footing.
The Knicks lead by 1 as we come up on 5 minutes left in this first quarter. Marv Albert with John Andres from the CoreStates Center in Philadelphia. Looks to be a capacity crowd here tonight. Nice move by Childs. And the Knicks now lead 15-12.
What a beautiful move and a lift for Chris Childs to take the little guy all by himself.
Jerry Stackhouse in his second season out of North Carolina with a beautiful stroke with a three-pointer. And he's tied the game at 15. 5 points for Stackhouse. Ewing, yes, Knicks by 2.
The memory lingers on with Stackhouse being 5 for 5 at Madison Square Garden in their first meeting with 3-point shots.
Stackhouse had it knocked away and hit on a reach-in foul. Foul committed by Ewing. So Stackhouse to the line. At one point this season, the 76ers had a record of 7-8. And appear to be on the verge of making a run at a playoff berth. Now they're 9 games under 500, and another visit to the draft lottery seems to be almost a certainty. Jerry Stackhouse against the Knicks, averaging 25.5 per game. 15 of 30 from the field, 8 of 11 from downtown in those first 2 games.
According to my research, Marv, Jerry Stackhouse eats gummy bears before every game. Surprised he wants that out.
It might become fashionable. On the turnover, Sixers get it back. Allen Iverson looks like he has the ball attached to his hand the way he controls it. Coleman back for Iverson for 3. And the Sixers lead 20-17. Van Gundy wants a timeout. 3:42 remaining in the first quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
MSG Sports Desk. Stay tuned to MSG Network for an all-new edition of Heineken Jets Journal, hosted by Al Troutwig and Marty Lyons.
And that'll be a special edition this evening, including reaction to the departure of Rich Kotite. The announcement at a news conference earlier today. 3:42 remaining in the first quarter. It's the Sixers 20 and the Knicks 17. Ewing has hit his first 3 shots, and a holding foul called on Scott Williams.
Knicks doing some nice work with the big people crossing over, setting picks for Ewing to get free for that low post setup.
Both Both teams have 3 team fouls. Scott Williams picking up his second. Ewing. And rebounded by Coleman.
Boy, Ewing got the ball with the chance to go right to the hoop, but he went to that short jumper. And then in transition, the Knicks come up with that loose basketball.
Here's John Wallace. Oh, he lost the grip. He had a clear pass along the baseline and lost it. Coleman off the spin. Nice move.
Nice pressure by Oakley, too. I mean, he was right with him. Just shows you how tough it is to deal with the 6'10" Coleman.
Second field goal for Derek Coleman. Biggest lead of the game. The Sixers by 5. Just under 3 minutes to go. First quarter. Childs
wanted to pass it right till the very end, but he couldn't get a teammate open.
He does have the ability to hang, and he was looking for someone else and then took the shot. It's Weatherspoon getting inside. Buck Williams, John Starks getting set to check in. Childs out for Ewing. Yes. Good start for Ewing.
Childs also breaking down the defense now time and again, getting into the middle of it and setting up his teammates.
Ewing has 9 points. He's hit 4 of 5. 76ers lead by 3 as we come up on 2 minutes left in the first. Iverson for 3. And Ewing to the board.
Ewing looking like he wants to set up a pick and roll, then backs off for Childs to take the 3. In and out.
Here comes Iverson. Takes all the way, and he was hammered. Chris Childs came over at the last instant. And that'll put Iverson at the line, and here comes Starks and Williams.
Well, Iverson's too good to give him all this room. I mean, he didn't meet Childs until the end. Nobody jumped out and helped. Childs a moment ago, though, breaking down the Sixers defense, took on 4 of them to set up Patrick Ewing for a real good look at the hoop, and Patrick came through with the jumper.
Substitution, Mark Davis, who has moved up in the rotation, has checked in, replacing Clarence Weatherspoon. Davis, a second-year player from Texas Tech. Weatherspoon sits down. Mark Davis, a guy who can play forward and guard, signed as a free agent following a year with the Timberwolves. He appeared in 57 games last season with Minnesota.
Well, Childs trying to get by Iverson. Use that protection hand, that left hand, to push Iverson.
And that will be a technical foul. Dick Pavetta, or delay of game. Let's see. As Childs slammed the ball, it's a delay of game. Childs upset with the call. Picks up his second foul.
Taking a look now at Chris Childs trying to get by Iverson. That left hand pins Iverson. You can see it, and Childs would certainly have preferred that call not to be made because he was on his way to the basket as well.
So Charlie Ward has come on, replacing Chris Childs. Charlie Ward took his turns against Allen Iverson in New York, and Iverson goes right at him to draw the foul. Iverson upset that he did not put it down for the potential three-point play.
Well, a little extra dramatics here. I mean, the guy makes an unbelievable move. Here we go. Back and forth, handling the ball beautifully.
And then with a little head fake to cut to the right.
Just incredible. He is so tough. What a package to have to deal with him defensively. The only good thing for the opposition lately is that he has been shooting the ball at a poor percentage from the field. For the season right now, he's at 38%. Take a look at the last 5 games of Iverson, starting from the bottom back. He was 5 for 18 in their last game against Charlotte. Sat out the prior game, and he just hasn't been shooting the ball well from the field. But when he gets around that basket, it's a lot easier for him.
He comes in leading the Sixers, averaging 21.5 points per game. Wallace from Ward, the tip by Oakley, and a foul is called. Basket won't count. Foul on Coleman with 1 minute left in this first quarter. Michael Cage and Rex Walters have come on for the first time for the 76ers. The Knicks now have a front line of Buck Williams, Charles Oakley,